You Can Achieve More. Live by Design, Not by Default. Authored by Shiv Khera. Published by Bloomsbury. Introduction. Achieve more and become unstoppable. A person with a positive attitude cannot be stopped. A person with a negative attitude cannot be helped. In other words, a person with a positive attitude is unstoppable. Life is an obstacle course, and many a times we become our own biggest obstacles. People reach great heights in life only when they have great depths of character. What kind of a book is this? This book is a roadmap for a journey to achieve more. It illustrates and clarifies to help find direction in a cluttered environment. Acquiring facts is knowledge. Interpreting facts is understanding. And the proper application of facts is wisdom. An idea dies unless it is acted upon. The best idea will not work unless we work the idea. The objective of this book is to help create an action plan to optimize our potential, or in other words, achieve more. Success does not depend only upon special skills, formal education, or superior intelligence. Success is neither a miracle nor a mystery. It is the natural outcome of consistently applying certain principles on an ongoing basis. The difference between success and failure lies in the degree of our commitment to seek and apply these principles. The principles in this book are universal and eternal. Universal means that they cut across country, culture, and religion. Eternal means that they were here before we came and they will be here after we are gone. These principles are simple but not easy to implement. None of them will work unless they are put into action. While the messages contained in this book are timeless, due to their relevance, they are desperately needed today more than ever before. In fact, this book covers topics that resonate with every person's life. When we come to this world, no one is guaranteed success. Gimmicks do not produce positive results. There are many books that teach us how to plan, eat, and dress for success. But this book effectively helps in learning not only the principles of success, but also in avoiding expensive mistakes. Diligently practicing the principles in this book will help us develop confidence, making life more meaningful and rewarding. Applying these principles requires a lot of self-discipline and commitment. However, once applied, the results are rewarding and gratifying. The ultimate goal of success is to achieve happiness. After much introspection, I have come to the conclusion that in order to be happy, we need three things: health, wealth, and good relationships. Health. People who lack good health, can they be happy? The obvious answer is no. Supposing you have all the wealth in the world and great relationships too, but don't have good health, can you be happy? Wealth. By wealth, I mean financial wealth. There are people who believe and make others believe that wealth is not important in this world. Of course, it is not the most important of factors, but it is important enough for a peaceful sustenance. Those who say it is not important are either stupid or billionaires. If wealth does not bring happiness, well, poverty certainly does not bring it either. I have not seen many poor and destitute people happy. Good relationships. Without good relationships, people feel a void in their lives, which can lead to either insecurity or loneliness. I have never seen a person who has nasty relationships being truly happy. A person could have all the health and wealth in the world, but without good relationships would be emotionally bankrupt. If any one of the three above goes missing, how can we have happiness? And if anyone can be happy under such circumstances, he is an exception. If we want to be successful and happy, then we must become students and study the lives of successful people in depth. If we want to be healthy, we must study the principles of good health. If we want to become wealthy, then we must study the principles of acquiring wealth. If we want to have good relationships, we must acquire the principles of good relationships. Where we will be in 5 years from now will depend on whether we live by design or by default. Most people are looking to live extraordinary lives. To some, it may also mean extraordinary income. They need to ask themselves, are they extraordinary people? Are they willing to work extraordinarily hard? Do they have extraordinary commitments? Do they have extraordinary relationships? Do they have extraordinary integrity? At the end of our lives, we do not want to arrive at a destination that makes us feel it wasn't of our choice. If we end up living or doing things we did not want to, then we have arrived by default, not by design. We may or may not realize it, but life moves very fast. To avoid regrets towards the end of one's life, one needs to make the right kind of choices to begin with. We need to know when to say yes and when to say no. Learning to make a living and learning to live are two different things. This book helps us design a meaningful life. Both success and failure have a limited lifespan. Our objective is to sustain success and eliminate failure. One cannot consistently achieve success without preparation. If we want to stand out, then we need to do something outstanding, or we will get lost in the crowd. This book guides us to make positive choices and avoid pitfalls. How do I read this book? Please do not rush through this book. Go slow. Think through every page. Step back and think with the acquired knowledge. If we go back in time, would we take the same decisions that we did in the past? Make notes on the side, highlight and mark what appeals to you the most. Divide it into 3 sections: your goals, the stages in which you plan to reach them, and a timetable within which to achieve them. You should discuss these concepts with someone close to you. By the time you finish this book, your notes will become the foundation on which you can build your new life. Personalize the message from this book to achieve more. Throughout the book, I have used the masculine gender only for the ease in writing. Start an action plan. If there is one universal truth that I would like to pass on to the next generation, it would be that when trouble comes knocking at your door, look at it in the eye and say, I am stronger than you. I shall overcome you and this too shall pass. The objective of this book is to help us create an action plan to achieve more. An action plan defines 3 things: what you want to achieve, how you expect to achieve it, target date to achieve it.